Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be looking at a scenario where the Spanish Empire came back in 2023. So if you didn't know, I put up a poll. What did you guys want? All Spanish speaking countries or the Spanish Empire and the Spanish Empire 1? And if you didn't know, the difference is literally all of this land out of the USA, the Philippines, this land out of Western Sahara, this land out of Morocco, this land out of Italy, and this land out of the Netherlands and Germany. So yeah, for this one I did a bit differently than I normally do. Normally I do at one point in time, so for the French Empire I didn't do the Napoleonic first and second French empires. I just did the second, the colonial one. But for the Spanish one I decided to just group together all lands that they ever had to see what you guys enjoy better, what you guys think is better. All lands they've ever controlled or just the empire at one point in history. So let's go and begin, and first things first, this is automatically going to be a global superpower. They have harmed the United States pretty badly. They've taken Florida, California, and Texas. So some of the most powerful U.S. states are gone now. They've also taken all of the central United States, which is a lot of the less important land. But as I said, they took Texas, they took California, and they took Florida. They also control all of Latin America, well, most of Latin America, some lands in Africa, although not a lot, and the Philippines, as I said. So yeah, let's go and begin with just a few annexations. First things first, Morocco, Gabon, and the Congo. These are all just really weak countries that surround them that they're just going to annex. Belize, Guyana, and Suriname. All of these islands right here, at least the ones that aren't controlled by the Europeans. Because yes, the Europeans still have some land over there. Haiti, Jamaica, the Bahamas. Just a ton of land. So yeah, just all of these surrounding incredibly weak nations, who they are going to next now. What did I even say? Let's look at the size of this country, okay? Currently, after all of those annexations, they are probably sitting around 1 or 2, maybe 3 behind Canada and Russia. They did take out a lot of U.S. land, so that's definitely going to help them. But as I said, they also control all of Latin America, which includes some fairly large countries. And with these new annexations in Africa and South America and the Americas, are they bigger than Russia? I don't know. I put them in 1 or 2. I don't know if 1 or 2 yet. By the end of this video, they'll by far be in number 1. Honestly, I kind of hate that about these that just control a bunch of smaller countries all over the world, the European colonial empires, because when trying to put together the stats, I either have to put in every country individually, or you can't. You can't just overlap it. So yeah, that's incredibly annoying, but I mean, you can still kind of get an idea just by looking at it. Alright, where are they going to go from here? Well, they're finally going to start doing some wars, and those are just going to be some of the more normal African wars. Cameroon and the Central African Republic. A small colony over here in Western Africa. This is a normal one that my European powers do, just to get some influence in the region. None of these countries are particularly powerful, but I still don't want to do the exact same one, so Spain is also going to be going for some other countries. What other countries? Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Algeria? Actually, no, not Algeria. They're not that stupid. Actually, they would destroy Algeria here, but you know what? I'm not going to be having them going to war with Algeria. So yeah, they've now declared war on a lot of Africa to connect them up. Of course, a lot of that is Sahara Desert, but hey, Spain wants it, Spain's going to get it. Normally, like Niger, Mali, Mauritania, and Chad are in a alliance up here in the north, but since this is one of Spain's first wars, actually their first war that isn't just an annexation, nobody has had time to make an alliance against them yet. As in the beginning of every video, at least every one of these, I just get rid of all alliances that exist. So yeah, all of southern Chad's now gone, and they're beginning to push into some of southern Niger, but overall this is not very important as all of this is just desert. From there they begin to push down the coast past Western Sahara, and this is going to be their main campaign, as this is going to be what capitulates all of these countries. First of all is Mauritania, Senegal, the Gambia, and Guinea-Bissau. Followed by that is Sierra Leone, and followed by that is Guinea. There we go. After that, Liberia falls. Mali loses all of their important land and also surrenders. And from there they push into all of Niger's important land, who soon after surrenders. Now it's just a few countries left. Burkina Faso and Benin last no chance. Togo sadly has to go. Ghana doesn't stand a chance. Ugh, I really want to make another joke after that, but is there a joke with Ghana? Don't think so. The Ivory Coast is gone. Well, that would have been better if I could make another joke, but the fact is Spain just took over a majority of Western Africa, if not all of West Africa. So yeah, if they weren't in first place when it comes to land area before that, I'm pretty sure they would be now. And I should also mention that there is absolutely zero chance that this would ever survive in real life. These countries would start to revolt, would start to rise up against their Spanish suppressors, and honestly it would not last more than a couple days at best. So yeah, this has zero chance of surviving, but you know what, we're going to be setting that aside. As Spain here, well, they're going to be expanding. They are going to be expanding. They do not care who they have to kill to do it. So yeah, there goes any industry that the Africans were attempting to make. Although a lot of these countries didn't have any to begin with, no offense. But yeah, no. Not the best area still. That can help Spain with their population. And also, this is kind of wrong, but Spain is most likely going to use these people for human shields. Slavery, if they did that, the world would literally just make an alliance against them. But human shields, well, less so. So yeah, there we go. Spain is now a major colonial empire and has a lot of land in Africa. From there, well, what are they going to do? Well, a lot of Southern Africa is now in the East African Federation, which is now the Central African Federation, between all of these countries. Boop, 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 boop. South Africa may just do the South Africa thing in my videos, which is the next Botswana, Namibia, Lesotho, and Eswatini, but you know what, let's not do that. Although, yeah, the East African Federation here, Spain could most likely defeat them, but it is so large and would be so annoying. I don't even think it would be worth it for Spain, considering the time and effort they'd have to put in. With that, though, I mean, they are still incredibly powerful already, and they are only going to continue to expand. Where are they going to go? Well, into Europe. They go ahead and say Portugal, well, my Portugal. Then say these random Portuguese islands, and any other islands that I always forget to color in, and then everyone mentions it, even though they are random and would not influence the video at all. Well, yeah, that happens. From there, they annex Andorra, no longer battling with France over it. And then tell France, give me a bunch of land or I kill you. Italy, give me a bunch of land or I kill you. Germany, you're fine. Belgium, give me all of your land or I kill you. And then this happens. So Belgium and Luxembourg are both just annexed. Neither of them can really stand a chance. But France and Italy decide, you know what? We're probably going to die, but we're going to die fighting. And now Spain is at war with both of them. Although, to be fair, Italy has lost a lot of land here. Rome is literally just off of some land that Spain holds, so that's already gone. All of the south is gone, just instantly. Although a lot of the industry is in the north, a lot of important cities such as Venice, just etc, etc. I'm not just going to start naming cities because that's boring, but the Spanish just made a landing past the mountains where France was attempting to hold a front, and seeing a Spanish threat for a encirclement, which actually happens, the French decide that there's no more point in holding this land, push back past it, then attempt to hold a river border. Once again, doesn't work. The French here are just going from point to point trying to hold a border, but against this new massive Spanish Empire, they're not going to be standing a chance. They fall even faster than they did to the Germans in World War II, and the French do what the French do best and surrender. See, I'm probably going to have at least one French person who watches this and gets mad at that, but I mean, you always do. Just surrender at like the beginning of everything. But yeah, this is not gonna be pretty for anyone else, like at all. Italy's punishment? Well, Italy is now just northern Italy. Spain decided that Italy does not deserve the right to exist, at least not as a powerful European country anymore. They said, should have just given me the land, Italy, and absolutely screw them over. From there, they say the same thing to France, basically stating you should not have been a powerful European country to begin with, and then take a bunch of their land. A majority of it, actually. They basically just leave both of these countries to be absolutely screwed. So they're probably going to be forced to unite with somebody. They'll probably form like a triple European Union with Germany, maybe Austria and Switzerland. Of course, it would be more of a German union, but hey, the French and Italians can still get in on it. Although, to be fair here, they have lost a lot of land. I do not know if they would survive. And Germany would most likely be forced to give up some land too, so let's go and see that. Germany's going to decide not to fight a war after seeing the absolute destruction of France and Italy as countries. And they're just going to give up a bit of land in return for their sovereignty. Come on, there we go. So yeah, here, Spain, well, they've been taking a lot of land in Africa and some land in South America that isn't very rich, I don't want to say. But hey, with this new land out of France and Italy, your economy is booming. Along with this land you're about to get from Germany. So yeah, Germany, as I said, just opts to give Spain what they want. And in return, Spain allows them to keep Hamburg, which they were originally planning on taking. So yeah, France and Italy. France, you could have kept Paris. Italy, you could have kept, well, actually, you probably would have lost Rome. But you could have kept a lot of your land. Should have just given it up. But you just had to put up a fight. The UK might have joined there, but honestly, the UK doesn't want war. And honestly, who would? Who would want war with this? From there, Spain basically says, USA, you're about to die. And the US says, nope, you are, and unites with Canada. They then form up an alliance with the UK, with France, with Italy, with Germany, with a lot of Europe. They then unite with some countries, well, with another alliance that was taking form in Africa. And they then unite with another alliance that was taking form in Oceania to form the Global Spanish Defense Committee. So yeah, they have a whole alliance all over the world just to stop them. And soon enough, ASEAN, which had turned itself into a proper military alliance, joins this, and that stops the next Spanish plan. But you know what? Spain here has already expanded a lot. Brazil joined, so that's bad. Also, they did annex French Guiana when they defeated France. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. The new Spanish Empire is by far the #1 country in the world. Population, maybe it's still behind China and India, but it's close. Land-wise, #1 economy. I mean, they took a lot of land from the US. I'll give them #1, but it could be China's or US plus Canada. So yeah, they're competing there. But yeah, I do hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.